Just taking a look at some of the news that we saw coming out this morning, looking at those mobile phone subscription numbers. And of course, it's only 2.5% rise between July and September last year to 30.4 million. But it's interesting that mobile penetration is sitting at a level of 77.2%. It just shows the penetration of mobile communication over a landline communication right now.
Basically, what's happening is we've seen a lot of positive growth in the mobile industry, and a few changes in the past quarter. I've actually seen the decline of the true picture of just how true the mobile penetration is in the country. And initially, before, one could get a mobile phone and a line without any proper legal registration, which the government through CCK and cooperation from the mobile providers actually come into place. And this has actually given the true picture of the mobile penetration, which actually goes against the many numbers that many people are actually expecting. So this has led to a lot of questions, the true picture of it. And I think because of the switch off of unregistered numbers, as late as I know, as late as late last week, we're still trying to look at the numbers so that we can actually be able to get the true picture of the true mobile penetration in the country.
What is your view today? I mean, specifically, we saw some supply coming on into the market from the likes of Safaricom. But what are your views on Safaricom going into 2013? Because many are saying they're still bullish on the opportunities for the company. It's a dominant player in Kenya. But do you think that the stock has further to run?
Safaricom has a very good, strong fundamentals. It has a lot of diverse products. It has most of its 29, it's leading the market in terms of market share, and most of its clients, 16 million plus, actually locked in because of the products. And this is now starting to reflect on the market and how the stock is actually performing. We've seen that the last 1 month, a lot of foreign participation, 68% has actually driven the stock on the market. And given the fact that what's been ailing Safaricom for a long time since it listed its IPO has been the aspect of consolidation. And this has actually been going on consistently for the last 1 year and taken up a serious, optimum level last month when a lot of foreign participation came in. So trying to see that its key fundamental aspects in the market are actually reflecting on its performance of the market, and we're looking at it crossing the 6 shilling point per share. And also given the fact that now that we're able to tell the true market penetration of the shares, we'll be able to see what they're going to do to be able to continue dominating. We've seen they've released a new product into the market that's actually getting a lot of the banks worried in terms of loan processing.
Yeah. I mean, what are your views right now on a telecom company moving into that banking space and kind of security issues around that? Is that a market share threat at all to banks?
I believe this is the next frontier for making for corporates in the telecom industry to make money, because we've seen that most of them have actually reached the optimum level, the plateau aspect in terms of data and voice call. So in terms of looking for value addition, and we've seen that Safaricom's product, Mshwari, Airtel's Copper Pesa, is actually a convenient way that actually ensures that the client or the subscriber can actually borrow money instantly with dignity and easy processing. So this is an area that's actually has gotten banks in a lot of jittery, because we know that banks are looking for ways to be able to make a lot of profits and boost their revenue. But with the entry of mobile phone into the loan portfolio is actually a way of telling the banks to style up, because at the end of the day we're seeing that the banks will be able to partner with the likes of Safaricom and Airtel are the ones actually going to survive this. It's going to be a cutthroat kind of competition, and we've seen that in less than a month, for example, Safaricom has been able to save over $1 billion in a month only. So it tells you that there's a lot of money that's not actually in the system, and banks have been unable to tap into this money. And mobile banking is actually the next frontier to be able to tap into the money. There's a lot of money lying under the pillows and under the mattresses, and the convenience that's being offered by mobile providers is what a lot of the banks actually need.
Certainly an area that South African telecoms players are also looking to capitalize on. Let's move into the insurance space, because you talked about launching new products, and it seems that insurers are seeing an opportunity when it comes to political risk in the market right now, providing products where you can insure against political risk. I mean, what has been the offtake of these products?
In 2007, a lot of businesses shut down because of the violence. Many people didn't understand what political risk was. Many didn't take insurance cover for that. And the issue of 2007, 2008 caught a lot of insurance off guard. And we lost a lot of property and business in billions. I think this time, and one of the reasons why the economy is actually bullish and why the stock market has been sustainable and bullish despite the jitters in the political arena, is the fact that over 20 insurance companies have come together to pool resources to offer political cover for SMEs and for corporates, so that whatever happens, we can be able to know that whatever happens, we still have business come March 4th. And I think this is important because when they come together to syndicate cover for a lot of businesses, corporates and SMEs, it means that a lot of businesses can actually go for the same cover because now premiums will be cheaper, either for the individual aspect or for corporates. And this is something that a lot of businesses need to take care of, because given the fact that we've just done nominations 2 days ago, and we've seen how that has turned out, it's an indication of how probably March 4th will be. But it is a good thing that the insurance industry is looking at how the entire economy is actually going to perform and being able to take risks to cover. But we know that the risks might be higher, and we're hoping that Kenyans will actually look forward to being tolerant and spreading the peace, so that businesses can survive and insurance won't be able to, if they underwrite too much, they run the risk of actually collapsing. Because at the end of the day, if we cross over to the violence aspect, then I doubt the insurance companies will be able to survive, because this is a new aspect for them, and I don't think they've been able to, they've done a lot of research to see just how damaging it can be if things don't go according to the analysis.